Hey there, welcome back to Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, the game. As you'll recall in the last episode, I showed you the Last Night Barricade, a reskin of the Protectobot. A pretty good one if I do say so myself. And now, we want yet another single skin character. Now, and it's another Decepticon. Probably not quite as requested as Barricade was, but I think you're all really gonna like this one. He's actually on the Decepticon side this time, so that's more fitting, but I think you'll be surprised just by how well this one came out. And he's from a Transformers movie that came out quite recently. Oh, enough of that. Let's get to the show.
Did you think you could hide?
Decepticon Blitzwing. Yeah. Yep, that Seeker guy from the Bumblebee movie. I am amazed just how well this skin worked. I really am. You know, these guys, between Blitzwing and the Seeker, are actually so strikingly similar, it was crazy, just by how similar they were. Well, Blitzwing, in case you didn't know, appeared in the Bumblebee movie, wasn't a main antagonist or anything. And a bit of a spoiler warning coming in here. Just so you know, if you haven't seen the movie, run. And he died. He died very early on. And unfortunately, I had the misfortune of seeing it in a TV spot. So, yeah. That wasn't fun, but, you know. It's kind of like with Last Night Onslaught. Saw him in a TV spot die too. Anyway, yeah, I'll just give like some quick thoughts on the Bumblebee movie since this character's from that and all. It is the best live action film for Transformers I've ever seen. You know, if I could sum up the movie in one word, it is satisfying. It seriously was. You know, I have been waiting for a movie like that for years. You know, to me, it wasn't just it had a lot of great features that, to me, just make it a great movie. You know, great soundtrack. It gave me what I've been looking for in a Transformers film forever, and that is well-characterized Decepticons in the form of Dropkick and Shatter. Sorry, Blitzwing, you weren't well-characterized. But, great movie. I won't go into all that detail here, but great movie. If you haven't seen it, you're doing yourself a disservice. Anyway, Blitzwing here. Again, I'm amazed by how well this works. Because it really does. It really does work. Well, let's just run down him here. If I get a good enough, close enough position. Let me head somewhere that'll work. Okay, there we go. Okay. Well, unfortunately, just a quick note, he still has the purple kind of glow from the standard Seeker. Nothing I can really do about that. That's shader related. But anyway, I had a lot of great robot reference in the form of the I think there's what, Prime Studio or Free A Studio statue of Blitzwing, or there's like a figure and a statue. Great reference. Honestly, if you look at him from the back, here's a shot between this Seeker and the Blitzwing figure. You'll see quite a few similarities. Quite a few. Anyway, this will just start from the top and work our way down. Okay. Well, he's got the red kind of lines on the top of his. Are those his stabilizers? I think those. I don't know if those are his wings or stabilizers. Yeah, stabilizers. Okay. I think stabilizers anyway. Either that or that. Stop it, camera. Okay. Anyway, he's got that. Jet reference was a pain, but I'll get into that later. He's got a big red in the middle of his torso, or on top of his chest, I should say, to imitate what he had. You know, kind of have those red bits along the shoulders. But since the jet modes are a bit different, I went with this instead. He does have the red kind of parts on his head. You know, of course, to match what he had in the film. The heads are even pretty similar, actually. Not exact, of course, but decently similar. Wings have some... No, don't pull your wings away. Okay, this is a terrible spot. Okay. He's got little red dashes on his wings. I think I took that from the figure. Whatever. My reference had little dashes there, so that's what I did. He's got the Air Force symbol on his wing as well. Again, to imitate what he had. Little bits of like dark metal on his shoulders. I originally did have those red, but upon looking further, I saw that his shoulders were in fact that darker color. So the red was moved to the center of the torso, just like before. He's got a few little red dashes on his arms and on his arms and wrists. See, right over there. Of course, he folds them in as soon as I'm talking about them. The cockpit section I think is a bit darker than it was before. Crotch is a dark metal. Legs are mostly that gray texture. Fun fact, this is actually was not as hard to get as you might think. You might think, oh, well, Birkin had to go through all the secret textures and get one that looks bright. Actually, it was a whole lot easier than that. These textures are actually from the Rise of the Darkspark Mercenary Shotgunner. Yeah, Seeker, they share the same model. I think they don't have wings in Darkspark. At least the model doesn't, but the textures were there, so yeah, just use that, and the color was pretty much on point. I might have brightened it a little bit, but aside from that, yeah, front of the legs mostly all that grayish white. Turn him around, he's got some dark color on his hips and a red stripe running along there, and a very lean silver back thingy, backside. Oh, he's got his little red lines on the right there, with a little line and I think it's a little triangle if I recall correctly. Imitated that from the figure, toy, merchandise. We'll call it merchandise. Imitated that from the merchandise. Riveting. It's mostly for the legs. He does have some additional red parts on his wings, just for, you know, coherency, I guess. And his core back is made to be dark. If you compare that to Blitzwing, the actual Blitzwing, it's striking how similar they are. Okay, I think that's about it for robot mode. Let's check out jet form. Blitzwing, transform. Yeah, Blitzwing in jet mode. Now, jet mode reference is was an absolute pain to find, let me tell you. You know, there's with only like one scene that he's in jet form, and it's not even for that long. It's not easy to do this, let me tell you. It was not. But I adapted it as well as I could, and I love this jet mode. I really do. Okay. Well, starting from the front, he's got a black nose with that little red thingamabobber over there. Just like the thing the actual model did. I added those red points there to match the bits you see in jet mode. I think it works well. Kind of a slight adaptation there, but I think it works. The red dashes on the wings, of course. I think they look fine. As well as the Air Force logo right there. Cockpit hatch was slightly darkened. At least the area outside the hatch, anyway. Vertical stabilizers have that red line running down them with a nice scratch job. Give this guy some decent scratching. Red and white on the horizontal stabilizers. That was an easy reference to find, but I think it works. I think it works well. Nothing really... Oh, wait, yes. On the underbelly, he's got his white, red triangle there, and that danger logo, which I made red. Kinda has something like that in the movie. I was thinking about adding the black Decepticon symbol on the missiles, but it was just too small and it just wouldn't come out right, so yeah, I decided to omit that. Thought about doing it, just didn't work out very well. And okay, and another note, the jet textures, again, at a similar point. You might think is that a giant crater over there? I know. What is that? Looks like a giant crater, or maybe it's a mountain, or hill, or something. Anywho, they even kind of transform the same. Anyway, the jet textures, again, I didn't actually clear out any of the original Seeker textures. Fun fact, there is a human jet on the Deep 6 level, which is the exact same model as the Seeker jet, and I used that for a Blitzwing, and it's, yeah, pretty much solid. I'm glad I was able to find a blank template. I had a feeling that the human jets looked a lot like Seekers, and, well, they are in fact, so I used that for Blitzwing, so, yeah. I think it was just finding jet reference that was the hardest part of this. Alright then, well, I think that's all I have to showcase of Blitzwing for now, but just as we did in the last episode, we're going to have a little showdown between Blitzwing and a certain foe of his. That was the same one as the last episode, so let's see how this goes.
Your defeat is at hand.
And since we all know Blitzwing and Bumblebee are rivals, I figured, why not have another showcase again, another showdown. And once again, Primus Nation / Nice Nation is back to fight.
To die.
Yes. And check out that sweet Blitzwing icon. Alright. Well, we're going to the train yard because I can't think of anywhere else to go. So let's get this show on the road.
What about that DLC map?
It's not a DLC map.
You have no chance against us.
Alright, Blitzy. There's Bumblebee right there.
Legitimately, I have no clue where you're at, so you could literally use that pun.
Did you think you could hide?
Oh! Get tased, scrub. What the heck? I forgot he had that ability. See, this tells you I haven't played this game in forever. You know, I find it hilarious, Barricade, that when we did that showdown between Barricade and Bumblebee, I lasted a lot longer with Barricade over with Bumblebee. And
yes,
but yet Barricade's model is the Protectobot. Now, if I'm sure on this, pretty sure Protectobot's not that strong compared to Bumblebee. Since Bee's
his health is really low.
Yeah. I missed.
This is the quality gameplay everyone subscribes for.
I haven't done gameplay in a long time. Pretty cool to do something like this. Okay, you must be crazy low. I have a feeling you're low.
Yes.
I'm not gonna waste my time going over there because my tasing ability is not even ready. I'm gonna call it the taser.
Strike. Well, that's how the Bumblebee movie goes, in case you didn't know. Except that probably I probably lasted longer than Blitzwing actually did. Yes! Blitzwing is victorious.
Weaklings.
This square was giving me problems again.
I'll scrap.
It made me leave it in it.
No. You spawned right near me.
Oh. One thing I hate about this computer. It said I spawned right next to you, yet you're all the way over there.
I moved.
Unless, yeah, I figured.
Firing on enemy.
Could you imagine if Mark Ryan voiced Bumblebee and Transformers Bumblebee?
That would have been weird.
Why is that?
Hell, he's alive.
Gunner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind Mark Ryan making a return at one point, though. Would have been nice.
Why are you always spawning near me, for goodness sake?
Because I'm determined. I just realized that's what they transform into when they crash land, don't they?
Yes.
I always thought it was like pods, not like the thing they actually transform into. Barricade. I'm gonna tell you something very sad about what that moment right there. My controller disconnected.
Oh.
And you missed a couple shots. You are truly a Blitzwing.
Target locked on.
Oh my gosh. I do not like this. Blitzwing, stay away from me!
He did.
I think this is karma against me for talking all that smack.
Yeah. Alright, well, since it's about switching point, destroy me. Alright, I'll become Bumblebee now.
The fact that you blew up on my screen.
Now Bumblebee must destroy himself.
Sounds pretty logical in my point of view.
Hello, Bumble brother. I must turn you into a Decepticon. You are too evil.
Okay, bye.
See ya.
I'm gonna go see Megatron
Okay.
and tell him that you suck.
Alright, now, oh, here he comes.
Did you think you could hide?
Yes. Like the only line here, memorable line he's got.
I mean, he has like a really cool line when he's holding Bumblebee by the neck, but it doesn't last that long. Do you notice he kind of sounds different when he yells and stuff, but when he's like talking all calm, he sounds like TFP Shockwave.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that.
Like, I don't know, it doesn't sound like the same guy in my point of view. I'm pretty sure Bay did that with a Transformer, where it had two voice actors. Yep. I don't think he did.
Ow.
Honestly, this is probably one of my most favorite skins aside from there. Oh my gosh. I'm pretty sure Blitzwing, I'm just gonna call him that. Pretty sure he has the same ability what the Fallen has, teleportation.
Yeah, maybe slightly different, but
Yeah.
almost the same.
That is something I'm really curious about. If the Fallen can be playable, that'll be really neat.
A lot of people want him.
Hmm?
A lot of people want him, believe me, I would...
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh.
Wow, I missed my opportunity there. The only thing I wish we could do to this model, or this model that you're using for Blitzwing,
Waste these Decepticons. Look at them bleed.
Yeah. What the heck? What? Okay, that was weird.
Engaging target.
And I win again! Just barely. Alright, and that was Bumblebee versus Blitzwing. Blitzwing's way more fun for sure.
oh yeah, sure.
Well, that wraps up this episode. I have one more single character to show off. Another pretty highly requested one. And then we're on to might be one of the biggest Transformers mods I've ever done. So I'll see you in the next episode with a onslaught of new stuff. Later.
Take care, you guys.